My name is Sharon, and while my name might surprise you, what's more surprising is that we lived a life of luxury and extravagance. I never knew what my father did for a living, but he was one of the wealthiest men around. I'm just 22 and own 7 of the most expensive, world-famous cars. We lived in a place where only high society dared approach, and next to us was a place where no one dared go. Its reputation as a portal to the other world, a realm of jinn and demons, had everyone talking. Our entire family were Muslims except us. We practiced no religion or faith. My father would reprimand anyone who tried to learn about any religion, even for reading purposes. As for me, I didn't know my father's faith at all. My father traveled a lot and was rarely with us, but he seemed to know everything about us, including our secrets. I was convinced he was either watching us all the time or had men from the jinn watching us. One day, news came that my father had died while living in another state. We were saddened by his death, but quickly adjusted and went on with our lives, though sadness hung over us. One evening, our mother called us to dinner and shared a very serious secret. She broke down in tears before completing her story, and I thought she couldn't get over our father's death. Just then, I received a call from an unknown number. I answered, finding someone asking if I was Sharon. I said yes, intrigued. The caller asked if I wanted to know about my father and his work. Eager to uncover the biggest mystery of my life, I said yes. He asked me to go to the abandoned place, notorious for being inhabited by jinn and demons. I didn't know what to do, but eventually, I decided to go. Summoning my courage, I went to the location, greeted by an old man who warned me not to look back, no matter what I heard, as no one would be able to help me if I did. We walked a long path and then climbed seemingly endless stairs. Suddenly, the old man chanted some words I couldn't understand. I lost consciousness and only regained it to find myself in green meadows and grand buildings surrounded by gold and adorned with silver, enhancing the view's beauty. Walking by was a girl whose beauty was unmatched. One look from her and my fear, anxiety, and everything else vanished. I tried to talk to her, but the old man stopped me, saying, "Do you know your father sold you to the jinn before you were born?" I was shocked and asked, "What are you saying?" The old man continued, "Isn't your name Sharon?" "That's my name, I named you myself and have owned you since." With a trembling voice, I asked, "What do you want from me?" The old man replied, "I want you to do everything I say, just as your father did. You are now in his place. I only ask for your loyalty in exchange for limitless wealth and unprecedented power on earth." I felt something hit my head. I regained consciousness to find myself in bed. The old man's last words echoed. He gave me 1 day to think and return to the same place with my answer. That same day, my mother reunited us to reveal that our father had sold himself to the devil, abandoning his faith to please jinn and demons in the early years of their marriage. She brought an Islamic scholar to help us embrace Islam and teach us what we needed to do. I felt extreme peace, especially since I had secretly read about Islam. I received another call from the old man reminding me of our agreement. With no other option, I told my mother everything. Tears streamed down her face as sadness overcame her. She taught me the tenets of protection and personally safeguarded me. The next day, I returned to the cursed place, finding the old man awaiting me. We retraced our steps into the dark corridor and up the endless stairs.